welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL Classroom. We're going to be continuing our work on Chapter 11 of the Blue Book, which actually has a lot of different subjects. Today we're going to be talking about when we use the word have and has. So to complete this lesson, you'll need this page, page 102 from your textbook. You do not need to print it, but you do need a separate sheet of paper. And then this page, page 80 from your activity book. I do want you to print this page if you have access to a printer. If not, write the answers on a separate sheet of paper. So, 102, covering have and has. So over here we have, at the top, we have noisy neighbors. And over here we have a rule, which a lot like the S rule, sometimes we use the word have, sometimes we use the word has. I have brown eyes. We have brown eyes. You have brown eyes. They have brown eyes. He has brown eyes. So it changed for he. When we got to he, she, and it changed, as is often the case. She has brown eyes. It has brown eyes. So this is another one of those rules where it's different for he, she, and it. Lots of verbs change when we talk about he, she, and it. See our example? So people are talking, okay? Do you have quiet neighbors? No. We have noisy neighbors. So we use the word have in the question pretty much regardless. But in the answer, we would use has if it was he, she, or it. Okay? So, we're going to make some more questions just like these. And again, they've given us the question. Do you have a sister? No. I have a brother. Okay? I'll do number 2 too, just so we can get this. Does this store have an elevator? No. It has an escalator. And notice we use the word "an" here, because we're talking about a word that begins with a vowel. I love it when we point that out. So, you're going to write, again, just one sentence, 2 sentences if you count no, for each one of these, practicing the words have and has. Get up to number 8, and then make up your own for number 9. All right? So we've done this kind of thing before. I think you can take it from here. Pause the video. Write the answers on a separate sheet of paper. All right, did you pause the video and write the answers? I'll go back to number 1. Keep it simple. So number 1, do you have a sister? No. I have a brother. Number 2, does this store have an elevator? No. It has, H-A-S, an escalator. Number 3, does your daughter have straight hair? No. She has, H-A-S, has curly hair. Number 4, does your son have brown hair? No. He has blonde hair. Number 5, do you and your husband have a dog? No. We have a cat. Number 6, does your baby boy have blue eyes? No. He has brown eyes. Number 7, do Mr. and Mrs. Hill have a satellite dish? No. They have an old TV antenna. You paying attention to whether we said have or has. That's the point. So look out for that. Number 8. Does your grandmother have a car? No, she has a motorcycle. Number 9, you should make up your own. Do you have a couch? No, I have a chair. Okay, good. Now let's go on to the next page. So page 80, at the top we have what's the word? And again, just practicing what we've been doing, we have and has. Every answer is going to be either have or has. Just fill in the blank. Do you have a bicycle? Okay? That's it. Then, next we have a few more. We have, has, do, does, don't, doesn't. Again, we're going to fill in these words. Does your son have a bicycle? No, he doesn't have a bicycle. He has a motorcycle. Okay? Notice here that when we get to the negatives, we say doesn't have. Instead of, we don't say doesn't has, we say doesn't have. We only use has for positives. Okay? Alright, and then is that it? That's it. Alright, so do those two. Pause the video, do those two, then come back to me and we'll go over the answers together. Okay? Pause the video, get to work. Alright, did you pause the video and fill in the work? Alright, so, do you have a bicycle? My daughter has curly hair. My parents have an old car. Does your son have blonde hair? Because it was a question. We used it. Our building has a satellite dish. Do you have large sunglasses? Number 7. My sister has green eyes. Number 8. We have 2 dogs and a cat. Okay? So, I hope you're listening carefully. Checking your work is an important part of this process. We're not done yet. So number 1 was an example. So let's go to number 2. Do you have short stories? No, we don't have short stories, but we have novels. Number 3. Do your children have a good teacher? Like me. Yes, they have a wonderful teacher. Number 4. What kind of computer do you have? I have an IBM. Number 5. Do, capital D, I hope you remembered your capital D, do they have jeans? No, they don't have jeans, but they have jackets. Number 9. Does this store have an elevator? No, it doesn't have an elevator, but it has, H-A-S, has an escalator. Alright, that's the end of that video. Good work.